couple of weeks ago, I was over at Charlie's Classic Cars in Irvington, Alabama, and I was walking around the shop and talking to my friend Charlie when I saw something over in the corner that kind of caught my eye. It was an old Chrysler big block with a transmission mated to it, and it was sitting atop an engine and transmission dolly that they had fabbed together with some square tubing there in the shop. And I thought, man, that's so obvious. It's so simple and handy. I got to get something like that for my LS at home. And so I looked online. There was absolutely no options of anything similar in the marketplace until now. Here in the shop, to get my LS engine and transmission moved around the shop, I've been using something called a CSD 1200. That right there is basically a motorcycle dolly that I've just set my LS onto. And while it works, just fine out here in the shop, that's kind of where its limitation is. And that if I want to roll that thing out into the driveway to go rinse it off or roll it onto a trailer, I got a 1/4 of an inch of ground clearance, and all of a sudden I'm high centering on an acorn. So it's really only good in the shop. Because of that, I wanted to design some sort of a new engine and transmission dolly that had all kinds of adjustability to it. Something that you could use on lots of different engines and transmissions of different lengths and widths. So that's where this new product comes into play. Now, there's two things that I want you guys to know about these new dollies. Number one, this is the very first one that I have ever made. That's our prototype that I'm going to be using here at my shop at home. And if we run off and we make a little change, we make something a little shorter, a little longer, whatever it is, we're not going to come back and do a new video of the product. So when this thing is on our website, we might update the specs and update the pictures on our website, but the video does not necessarily stand the test of time. So if you're looking at this video 2 years down the road in 2028, don't be surprised if what you see is just slightly different in the video than what's actually being sold online. The other thing that I want you to know is it generally takes us about 6 months to get something really simple like that new dolly right there, get it through the sample process into production, photographed on the website, the whole 9 yards where it's actually available, where you can buy it. So you're probably looking at the end of 2026 before those things are available. But we do have a cool feature on our website where you can plug in your email address to be notified when something comes back into stock. So if you're interested in one of those things, there's going to be a link down below where you can find that on our website. Go enter your email address. When they do become available, we'll shoot you an email and let you know. So let's get on to the meat and taters of this video. A video like this is probably going to do like 1,000-ish views over the next year and pay about $2 in ad revenue for ad monetization. And I got to be honest with you, I got the $2. I don't really need the $2 that bad. So I think what I'm going to do is just donate that $2 to some record label, and instead I'm going to do a 1980s build montage, putting that thing together and mounting my engine to it.
He could throw that speedball by you.
Okay, everybody, that is the new engine and transmission dolly. You can see here on the back end, the tail section is adjustable in length. These arms on the front are also adjustable in width. And to put this LS on here, it's basically set up to where we're pretty much right in the middle of our width adjustability right there, so could go a lot wider or more narrow if necessary. You can see how the dolly connects to the engine there using the existing motor mounts. Basically what you got there is a 1/2 inch inside diameter sleeve, and of course you run your engine bolt through it. That's pretty much all there is to it. Just in case you were curious, the assembly of the dolly, the time lapse that I did there took about 2 minutes to put it together, and then to get the engine on the dolly was 8 minutes. So 10 minutes total to assemble and put the engine on the dolly. That's how long it took. I guess in all fairness, I should probably do a little section of this video where I kind of show rolling the motor around, since that is the idea. Nothing to it. I'm pretty excited about that new little dolly. Making these new products and getting them out there into the world is something that I really just enjoy doing here at my home shop. We actually sell a very similar product to that right now. We call an RE-ATDLY at Redline. And it's pretty much the exact same thing, only it's for the body of the car. I'll put a link down to that one in the description as well. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I post videos like this all of the time. If you got questions down below in the comments, I'm happy to answer them, but just know in advance that YouTube has removed their feature where they alert me via email that you've asked a question, and so it's very common that I have no idea that a question has been asked. Best thing to do is to reach out to us at sales@redlinestands.com. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all be good.